You've been running with the maintenance light on for a while.
Seinfeld episode when they take the car out for a test drive. Kramer, like, do you remember that episode? Kramer takes a car out for a test drive, and the salesman with him is like, all right, let's go back to the dealership. He's like, oh no, we're taking this baby as far as we can. and they just get on the highway and they just start driving, and like at first the guy's like freaking out, like, we gotta go back, and then he like finally flips at some point because Kramer tells him they're gonna go until the car hits E. And then at some point he flips, and now he's like, oh, we gotta see how far we can get. He's like, we can't quit now. We've come so far. That's me with my health. I can't quit now. I'm gonna see how far these bum knees can take me.
Well, I'm glad you started to Papa Yui on some things that made those appointments.
No, yeah.
My ear saga is not over yet.
What is still happening with the ear?
They finally got a peep inside last month, and they're like, so this sometimes happens, but you have a pearl in your ear.
A pearl? Wait, your ear is a clam? Like, how do you get a pearl in your ear?
And it sounds prettier when you Google it, and it's like a greasy looking mass. And he asked me, how far do you live? And I said about, I don't know, like 5 minutes. And he's like, well, we can try to take care of it here. Since you drove yourself, you're fine. We'll just poke it a little bit, and sometimes they go away. And it did not go well. I didn't even realize there was something in my ear until after. And it was the most painful thing ever. So I have an appointment to get it lasered off in March. Mm-hmm. And if the laser doesn't work, and I'm bringing Santiago to that appointment just in case, he's like, yeah, just some anesthesia. And I'm like, what kind of anesthesia are we talking? Well, judging by your question of how far I live, I might need a bride. But if that doesn't work, then the same surgery that caused it, because it was caused by the skin growing back together wrong from the ear surgery. So if the laser doesn't work, then they might have to do that surgery over again.
Oh, jeez.
To get rid of it. And it's like a whole cycle. But we'll see. We'll see after March. March is a big month for us. March Madness.
Let's fill out our bracket. Get some bracket buster deals coming in March.
You're gonna get dinged for that $50. They are money hungry.
And I understand why. Oh man, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. There's bigger problems in the world.
Yeah, and it'll disappear after 7 years on your credit report. That's what happened to, I had a shingles appointment at this one urgent care. Mm-hmm. And I when I get stressed out, it doesn't happen as much anymore. But when I get stressed out, I would get shingles. And I had it on my basically in my cleavage. And this doctor at this one urgent care came out. He looked real dirty. He didn't look like a real doctor. And I told him about my shingles, and he's like, this isn't sexual harassment. And he made me verbally promise
that
not
is
to.
So funny. That is so funny. No, I'm going to cup your boob. This is not sexual harassment. I know you're here for your knee, but it's necessary for me to cup your boob. I know the American Medical Association is a mysterious thing, but I promise you this is standard procedure.
I think I was probably like his fifth that he had done. I definitely had it was a caricature. His tie was half undone and to the side.
I think you didn't see a doctor. I think someone wandered out of the psych ward.
Put on a lab coat.
They just have like one of those like those big like the doctor things like from like the Looney Tunes. It looks like a camera flash, but it's like that mirror thing like on the you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but
I think a lot of osteologists have those.
it's the go-to tool of the osteologist, actually. So you know you're at a legit osteologist. Oh man. So yeah, that's Alex's health corner. No, I realize I do need to like start actually taking care of myself.
Yeah, Alex.
I'm like 43 now. 43. Mm-hmm. So I probably like, I probably should like be brushing my teeth twice a day and flossing and like showering every day,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you should have been making those appointments in your 30s. When you're 30s, that's when things start breaking.